I should be live on YouTube here now. There it is, I'm live. And let's go ahead and dive into today's watch list. All right, guys, we are watching 5 stocks at the moment. First up, I want to take a look at BBBY. BBBY, very choppy on the daily, but just continuing to move up over the past few days. If we break over really 1190, I think we could squeeze up to 1250 and then eventually even 1350. We have the 200 SMA at, we have the 200 SMA at $14, so I really don't think we're going to break that. If we do break that, we are going to fill the gap at 16. So that's what we're going to keep on watch for BBBY. Is there any news today? Shares to continue mention. So just social media, the hype. There's not really any company specific news, any catalyst that it's actually pumping it. So we're also looking at drug. Drug is just a multi-day mover. So we got to watch it. We might be looking to break this downtrend. I mean, not a huge, not like super confident, but we very well could. I'm going to keep it on there just in case. I don't see any news on drug, but this is a mover, so we definitely want to see this over 330. I think we have room up to 360 and then probably to retest $4. So we also have MTNB. MTNB is actually moving up and actually hasn't really been trading, so I'm actually going to drop it off the watch list just because it is looking very bad, not good at all. So we only have 4 stocks. We already covered BBBY and drug. We also have BWAY. BWAY has been kind of flagging on the 15-minute. I don't like that we had a very high wick all the way up to 640. That wick's almost $1 high, and we have been pulling back. So ideally, we're going to hold 520. If we can hold 520, 524, I think we could possibly see a break over VWAP and a nice squeeze up to 6 to 640 with BWAY. We also have OLB. Oh, the market is live, guys. Market is live. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. We have OLB as one of the top stocks in my opinion. Guys, if you are looking to learn how to trade, looking to get free education, looking to get the scanners, a very good community that's actually full of traders, go to the link in my bio and check out Alpha Day Trading. I use them every single day. You can see them right there, the chat room. You can see Josh talking, and the scanners that I'm looking at that give me stocks very fast that are breaking out. It gives me stocks that have high volume. It literally scans the whole market for my strategy. So I really enjoy it, and it's actually cheaper to get a membership with Alpha Day Trading than it is to buy the scanners outright. So definitely go check them out, and also give me a follow here because we go live every single weekday. And at the moment, I'm not really seeing too much. I'm not seeing too much. We have a couple on our watch list. We have AHI. We also have HIL, ASTR. ASTR looks okay. Doesn't look bad. We have Grin. Tops. None of these look amazing. What about the SPY? The SPY. I think the SPY is going to be bullish today, in my opinion, guys. I think the SPY is bullish just because of a big move yesterday to the downside. I think we could, if we break over break over Monday's or Friday's low, I definitely think we're going to be able to see this continue to push up and squeeze up to around 410 to come up and retest that area. So we're going to have to see if we do actually get some movement up into this range. So again, the pre-market high is around 403.50. Yeah, 403.50 is the pre-market high. If we break above that, I think the next target would be around 405. So you have around $1.50 there that you can catch. Again, if this thing continues, you have potentially all the way up to around 450 to all the way up to 410. That's for the SPY. Again, I'm not really seeing anything besides drug. Drug is probably the top stock to watch in my opinion. I'll take around 250 shares. Let's see if we can get drug to break this downtrend. I think we are definitely going to see drug break this downtrend. So let's see if we can get some action. I think we have room up to 330. I'm going to look to catch around. There's 20 cents up to that target at 330. 20 cents to that target. We have a lot of volume on this. I do not want to see this. I want to see a slight pullback and then look to Let's see a very quick pullback. Let's see a very quick pullback to around 310, and it's around 10 cents to the downside, and then look to catch the momentum up to 330, and then eventually break over that pre-market high. So we are actually breaking the downtrend. I'm gonna go in and no, I missed the entry typing it. No, I missed the entry off 315, which is fine. I'm not gonna chase it. I think we have a pullback down to 3. Yeah, there was the missed opportunity at 315, but look, it's just getting hammered at the moment. So again, I'm gonna let this kind of develop and see if it actually continues and wants to continue to push higher. So we have over 1 million shares traded now. Give me 1 sec. I need to readjust my 5 candles. Okay. Yeah, guys, that would have been a great entry off there. You almost could have caught like 8 cents already, 10 cents on that trade. Let's look for a nice decreasing volume pullback. We do have stopping volume here on this candle. We also have B-Way possibly looking for a nice red to green move. Not a huge fan of this upper wick, so we're gonna play it patiently there. Let's go and look at drug again. Drug's at 319. Let's see if we can actually crack this and continue to squeeze. I think we have room up to 350 today. I think we have room up to 350. I want to see decreasing volume here. I don't want to jump in at this point because we have stopping volume, break the downtrend. I don't want to see a false break. So I do want to see a confirmed decreasing volume, and then I want to see buyers continue to step in. And then I do think we're going to see drug possibly squeeze all the way up to 350 and then eventually even $4 if we actually do get it. I want to see another pullback down to around 313, 310, bounce off the 90 MA and the downtrend. And then I'm going to look to actually take a position. We do have pretty strong decreasing volume, so let's see. I want to see decreasing volume and a nice pullback to around 310. We see very light volume and then some buying pressure start to take over. I'm gonna look to take that. First target at 330, room up to 350, stop below 310, below VWAP. There's the break lower. That's why I didn't jump in there, guys. You gotta play it patient. Look at that rug pull. Because the stopping volume, that's why you gotta look at volume, do volume price analysis, because it's the price action doesn't tell you what's gonna happen. Volume does. Volume tells you where the orders are. Volume tells you where every trader is in the market, and that's exactly what I didn't want to get caught doing, is catching that move. We have the SPY pushing higher. I think the SPY has a room higher. I think it can absolutely squeeze. So on the 5 minute, I want to see a nice flag, and then I might look to buy some SPY calls today. There's the 29th. Let's look at September. I might be looking to catch this. So we go to charts, flexible grid, then we go to options chart setup, monitor, SPY, all products. Sent to yellow. So now we can just go to charts and then we can have access to trade. So I do think we're going to continue to squeeze, but I want to play it patient as always, guys. Want to play it patient as always, and that would have been a great opportunity to buy there, but I just wasn't able to see it. We see drug pulling back, we see OLB pulling back, we see B-Way pulling back, we see a bunch of things pulling back. I think we got to watch on the SPY at the moment. Again, the SPY is breaking over the pre-market high now. It's about to. There it is. It's over the pre-market high. Let's see if this thing can continue. I don't want to see it. We had a very nice pullback, but wasn't able to jump in for the possible entry. Just didn't have anything typed up. We can see that we have been moving up, and I think that we could possibly see room up to the close back at 550, possibly even 575. So let's see if we can get a nice pullback on the SPY to enter with some calls. I also want to see B-Way possibly for the nice squeeze higher. We'll see. It is very light. It needs to pick a direction. Breaks the upside. It's going to break to. It's going to break to where there it is. It's starting to break. Let's see some volume. I want to see some volume on the push higher. I don't want to see it get rejected. And then I'm gonna look to take this over the high of 555. Room up to $6 on B-Way. Room up to $6 on B-Way. We are at a new pre-market high. I don't want to see it get rejected, and that's exactly what I didn't want to see. I'm not in yet because I wanted to be patient to see all those sellers right at VWAP. We'll see if the buying pressure can actually take over the selling wall. Doesn't look like it. More volume on the rejection, so that's unfortunate. We also have the SPY starting to pull back. Let's see the SPY continue to pull back and have a nice decrease in volume, and let's see a nice squeeze up to 405. And yeah, 405 is going to be the target for the SPY. Right now we're around 2 points away. I think we can definitely hit this. So let's see a nice pullback down to around 402.50. Watch SPY. UXIN. Guys, there's nothing that I like. There's nothing that looks great. Everything's kind of fallen off. I would say the one with the most opportunity is probably V-Way, even though it looks like shit. I do think it's the only one that hasn't really dumped on off today, so we're gonna just have to play it patiently and see what happens. Josh is also looking at B-Way. He also, thinking that it's the most, it's the best possible stock right now on our watch list. Besides the SPY looks like, I do think we had a terrible day on Friday, but we'll see if the SPY could get some action. Nice decrease in volume. I want to see another 5 minutes of pullback. Let's see some volume start to step in. Wasn't quick enough in a very light volume, so I don't like that. Very light volume. But the SPY is notorious for having light volume and just continuing to push higher. It's crazy. I've tried to short it so many times off the highs, and it looks bearish, but just continues to push. So again, I'm going to be patient here, waiting for the best opportunity. We don't have to make any trades. We're only 11 minutes into the market. If we have a nice, like soaker candle, I might look to take this. I want to see a nice strong soaker. There's the SPY again, guys. I told you it's notorious for just going up, even on light volume, decreasing volume, but it's still making new highs. It's just how the SPY works. That's how market makers like to play on people's emotions. Is that they look to go short because of the overall direction of the market, and it just wants to continue pushing on light volume. So we just play it patiently and wait for the best possible opportunity. Drug now pulling back below $3 at 277. So again, at the moment, we're just going to be patient. We have pets. PETZ. I do like this. I do like this. I think we have room up to 370. It's around 20 cents away at the moment. There's the SPY, dumping back down. Nice possible market maker move. So let's see a nice pullback and a consolidation, and we're gonna look to take an entry here. We're gonna definitely look to take an entry. Well, the 1 minute looks I mean, somewhat bullish, but the 5 minute looks a little bit bearish, more bearish I should say. Do you recommend getting 4 screens for day trading? I do not if you're just starting out. I think you need to start out on one or monitor whatever you can, and then do it to the best of your ability. And then when the best of your ability is being stopped by not having enough real estate to put like charts on, then you can get more monitors. So it's really up to you. I have 4 monitors just because it helps me, and I've been trading for almost 2 years now. So I've been building this setup for a long time. There's the SPY continuing to. What about B-Way? What's going on with B-Way? I do like the SPY though, just because of this higher low, or the higher high, but getting rejected, and I do think we're gonna see some more movement to the upside, but we gotta play it patient and wait for an opportunity. SNTG, moving up, holy cow. SMTG down to, oh, is it halted? No, it's not. It's at 360, so there's a lot of opportunity to happen here. Very light volume on the pullback. There's the SPY possibly looking to start moving up higher. There's the nice soaker candle. Very, very nice soaker candle. It looks like it's going to continue to push and continue to get that volume. So let's go ahead and look at this. I like that we came down, touched this moving average, and then continue to push up. But I want to be I don't know. I'm too skeptical at the moment. We could have a head and shoulders possibly forming. I like this soaker candle, but again, it's still not super confident. That's why I like, if we start to see some bullish action on this and continue to push, I might look to catch some. I'm looking for around, we'll see. It looks bullish, but again, I'm going to be patient. Definitely, I think it definitely has room up to $5, but I think we have room up to 405. Breaks to the upside, we're going to see this thing start to squeeze. I like this decreasing volume. Let's see what happens with this candle. We have really nothing else that's looking good. We are starting to pull back a bearish reaction off that soaker candle. So once we get a close or a break over 320, I do think we could possibly see this thing continue and push and squeeze all the way up to 405. Let's see volume start to step in. Volume is not stepping in yet. I need to see volume before I jump in. Didn't take that because I was afraid of a false breakout like that. I was afraid of a false breakout, so I wasn't able to take it, which is fine. That's what I want. if we start to see some action off this candle, to me that's saying that there's not a lot of sellers right now. There's not a lot of sellers. So we'll see if we can get a strong bullish reaction off this candle. We also could see drug possibly start to make the downtrend, as well as possibly look for a BBBY. That's what we had to worry about, and it's no big deal, just because we expected to see a pullback like this. We expected to see that. Are you looking to go for a quick scalp in the SPY? Yeah, I mean, a scalp, it could turn into just a day trade. Where I'm holding it. Ideally, I'm going to enter on a scalp, so I'm immediately in profit, and then I might, depending on the momentum, cut it, or I might hold it, depending on how strong the volume is. So it really depends. Right now, I'm looking for a possible market maker move and a nice close of the gap and retest of Friday's close. So that's what I'm looking for. I'll call it out when I'm actually looking to jump in, what I'm looking at. But I do not suggest that you guys jump in with me. Do not suggest it. SONX, UEC. Holy cow, UEC looks good. Look at that. Look at that bounce. Look at that reversal. Let's see a nice quick pullback to 403 and then look to take it. I mean, we're starting to get that volume. We have 20 seconds left in this candle. I like that increasing volume. Let's see a nice pullback, and I'm going to look to enter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the bird never change. Looks like it's going to continue to break. Let's see a nice pullback. Quick pullback. Yep. I want to see that. Very light volume. Minute 4:58. Looking for the break of 403.50. Looking for the break of 403.50. Might have been a little early on the flag. Let's see this thing start to squeeze. Very light volume. I want to see this thing squeeze on this next candle. Light volume on the pullback. I want to see this thing squeeze at the 405. If we don't start to get volume on this candle, I'm going to have to cut it. Not liking the volume. I'm going to get out. What? That was a very shitty fill. That was a terrible fill. I was trying to fill for... That was terrible, but I was able to get out. Slight profit. I was looking to catch it, but just wasn't able to see it. B-Way. MLTX. Man, I got scared out there. We are just sitting in our hands at the moment, just waiting for the best opportunity. And there's the SPY continuing to make a new high. I got wicked out, or I got scared out, but that would have been a great trade. I would have been up around $50 on that trade. So that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get a nice retest. I like that volume. Let's see a nice, a light decreasing volume. We have very light volume on the 5 minute, not a huge fan of it. We only have 1 minute left in this candle, so let's see what happens. Let's see a nice, not really seeing that pullback that I wanted. I wanted to see a pullback down to 403.69, but this thing's gonna continue to rip and move. Nice decreasing volume. Very light, yeah, decreasing volume. Now we're starting to, let's see, a volume might start to increase here. if we were gonna break, if there was gonna be buying pressure, it would have been there. It would have been at that. It would have been. So let's see another nice push higher, and then I'm gonna look to get a put on the SPY. Looking to scalp a put. But see the SPY, okay, that was pretty strong selling pressure to the downside. So let's see a nice retest of around 403.35, and then we're gonna see if we can catch some puts on the break of VWAP. On the break of VWAP, I think we have room down to the 200 SMA at 402. And at 402, I think we could see a nice around 40 point move for the contracts. So we'll see if we can catch that. Well, let's see a nice bounce and then a break below VWAP. Let's see a very light volume. There's the bounce. Let's see this. Oh, I think we have more. Oh, and I missed it. I thought we would have more room to the upside, but it looks like the selling pressure is just pretty strong, so I can't enter. I can't enter at the moment. My entry would have been around 403, but right now it's just got to play it patiently. We have 10 seconds left on this candle. I think we do have more room to pull back. So we're starting to get some pretty, somewhat decent volume off VWAP. I want to see more of a pullback. I really want to see the options contract around 460. If we see the options contract around 460, that would be around 403.25. So let's see if we can get a push up to 403.20. If we get a push up to 403.20 on decreasing volume, I might look to take it, but it looks like it's already going to continue to push lower, and I can't chase it. I can't chase it. Yeah, I know, I'm live on YouTube, so if you want to come see the screens, you can come to the YouTube. Links in bio, or just look up Stock Talk Trades, no spaces. Looks like we're going to continue just to dump on off here, which is fine. AHI starting to absolutely move. Holy cow. Getting halted. I'm in. I'm in for the halt on AHI. I'm in for the halt on AHI. I'm in the halt on AHY for the possible squeeze higher. I'm in with 700 shares. So I'm gonna take off. I'm looking for 24 at targets, 34, and I'm looking for around 340. All right, so I labeled it out in 10-cent increments, and I would love to absolutely kill it here. AHI halt. We have bids at 134, and we also have bids under $1. So if we gap below $1, we're gonna see this thing absolutely. All right, there we go. We got our. Let's see if we can get in here. While that's halted, I'm gonna use the restroom. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, here we go. I'm in on the halt for AHI. AHI was halted at 10:02:16. We're going to be live at 10:07:16. So we have around 2 minutes left. What's going on with the SPY? The SPY looks pretty good for the downside, but I don't think I'm going to take it. We also have UEC. UEC looks pretty good. I like that volume, but we're not moving. I like that volume. Oh no, that was the wrong. Okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong candle. AHI. Okay. AHI will be unhalted at 10:07:16, guys. If we gap up, as soon as we open up, I'm going to take half of my position off the table. So we have an order at 1:16 and also an order at 10:45. Again, the order at 10:45 is probably a fluke order. So we'll see what happens here. I think I'm going to take profits quick because this thing is absolutely cruising. It's moved. It's already up 67% on the day. So we'll see if this thing can continue. Advanced Human Imaging announced Sunday it signed master services agreement with Estonia-based Active Health. So again, guys, we have around 45 seconds left until this gets unhalted. Okay, we're going to be live here in 10 seconds. I'll take it. There it is, guys. Was able to scale out a halt. Good stuff, guys. That was quick. Very good trade. We had very strong volume in this candle, decreasing volume on the break higher. So honestly, it's not looking super good. Oh no, I bought for the bounce off VWAP. I was looking for a break for decreasing volume. Let's see. I was looking for. We could be flagging. We're back above VWAP, but I want to see a nice crack of VWAP here. Let's see this. Let's see this candle flip. Minute 339 or 439, and it looks like it's going to continue to break. We need to see this start to get slammed down. It looks more bullish. I thought it was going to be bearish because of this break over the high and then get rejected, but it looks like it could be a flag here. Okay, on this candle, it's got to make a decision. If it starts to flip bearish and continue in that direction, we're going to see it crack VWAP and come down to 402, but it doesn't look like we are going to. What? I got filled at 10 cents lower than what I was at. Oh my gosh, that's stupid. That was $10 loss right there. That was terrible. What a shitty play. That wasn't even just TD Ameritrade. It filled me $10 below what it was, which is stupid. I had to cut it though. I had to cut it. We were getting volume pushing higher. I was buying for the bounce off VWAP. And there it is. It's getting rejected. It's going to get rejected. Oh my gosh, AHI halted again. If I held that, that would have been a crazy move, but there was no reason for me to hold. So, yeah, I'm glad I cut that. You want to play today? I played STBX. STBX. Oh yeah, that was a good play right at market open. Today I played I played AHI on the halt, the first halt at least. I saw it squeezing up, and then I saw the level 2 was stacking, so I entered, got filled on the halt, and then saw a nice squeeze up higher out of the halt, and I sold everything, and then it continued to push higher. Now I sold everything because it looked like we were going to continue to push back below the halt level, and my plan was if it pushes back below the halt level, I have to cut it. So I went ahead and cut it for a winner, and then a nice 5% winner, and then pulled back below the halt level, and then squeezes up and rips. So there's really nothing I could have done there. I'm not going to hold it through that area. There's no reason to. And there's the SPY getting dumped on off again. So and I knew that was going to happen, that we were going to get some volume to the downside, but again, I just didn't want to hold and didn't want to risk anything. That would have pushed me down. I would have been down around $35, pushing back up into this, pushing back up into my entry, and it looks like it's ultimately bearish on the 5-minute. We have a lot of upper wicks, so I do think we're going to continue to pull back, but I just couldn't have held through this push. Just that wasn't my plan. I was looking for a nice false move higher and then a break lower, but just a sloppy entry. Must have seen under $1. Yes. AHI. Yes, I love AHI. Yeah, I was under $1. It's absolutely squeezing up 100% at the moment. But I mean, I am out of capital today. I am up $30, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna call it a day and continue to see if we can actually get a good push and just continue to see this day or this week continue to have some good green days.